Hey guys, it's Woody. It's Tokyo. It's day 8. Behind me is the Tokyo National Museum. I woke up this morning thinking it was Saturday, and it turns out it was Sunday. So I'm like, I need to get it in. One interesting thing about this trip is that, I started thinking to myself, maybe I came here, a little too long. I came here, 20 days, and then I'm in LA for a week, and maybe I should have made that shorter. But, the thing that you have to realize is that no matter how long you have, it's always going to be too short. It'll always be too short. So, got to make the most of it, but I'm being kind of quiet because I don't want to be disrespectful, but everything around me is like really quiet. It's really serene, and just sitting here is just really nice. The architecture is really, really beautiful. Here, check out this building, right? It's like, you got here. And then I really like that building over there. It's like, it's very Frank Lloyd Wright. I think actually Frank Lloyd Wright was inspired by Japanese architecture. A lot of the Midwestern architects are, it's low, flat, and reaching. And if you think about, Japanese design, things work in like an inverted triangle, where, in America in Japan things work in a triangle, where in America it's an inverted triangle. So think of like a bodybuilder, little waist, big shoulders. In Japanese culture, you have the sumo, small shoulders, big waist. Different definitions of power and stability. Kind of cool. Alright, I'm gonna check this shit out. Alright, deuces. Hey guys, it's Woody again, day 8. I'm in Ueno Park, which my buddy Jesse and I came to about 2 years ago, and a lot of it was under construction, but now it's up and running, and you look around, it's like crazy. It's like all the trees look like they're in it's still autumn colors. They're all really bright and gold and gold and red, and it's really beautiful. I'm actually sitting at a Starbucks. Yeah. Starbucks is one of those things where it's crazy because, arguably, does Starbucks make the best cup of coffee? Absolutely not. They were just the ones that were, brave enough to go out and start charging $1.50 for a cup of coffee. And there's Starbucks everywhere, here in Tokyo now. 2 years ago, not so much. And now they're here and they're packed, absolutely packed. Coffee is a really good product, and people seem to love it. So I absolutely love it. I adore it. And, it's something that's been exported out, and it totally makes sense that, the person who's brave enough to go and get it is the person who's going to get it. So, it's pretty obvious. I wanted to talk about two quick things, because I put up a photo, and hopefully you guys can hear this, because there's like some stuff going on around me. But one is the red light districts. The red light districts here are a lot different than anywhere else in the world, because usually red light districts mean a increase of street crime and an increase of violence. So in Tokyo's one of the safest cities in the world. So every neighborhood has a red light district. And it's not, when you get the district, you don't get the rise in crime or the rise in street crime. So it's not that big of a deal. Another piece of it is that it's not open to foreigners. It's as you walk by, they have they call them touts, where they like sing. They're like, hey, look at this, look what we got going on. And when you walk by it, they stop, singing. So there are some places that are open to foreigners, but if that's what you're into, that's what you're into. You can throw your money away. Congrats. A lot of the videos, like you can see on YouTube, they have like these pictures of women dancing all scandalously, and then you click on it, and it turns out it's like some guy rapping. So, it's just to reiterate, the red light districts aren't that big of a deal here, and it's not what you think. When you think of like a crazy, red light district. The other thing too is training here. One of the interesting things about training here is that people drink Coke as a sports drink. Between the time I'm here now and the time I was here before, I went to a couple different places, and only when I actually went to like the Aikido Aikikai or the Gahambu Dojo, there were people who were instructing Aikido, and they were foreigners. They were white, and they were the ones who took like the samurai stuff like really seriously. Where the judo school and the jiu-jitsu schools, there's a common, respect that you're going to give for your teachers, but it's definitely not to the extent as we see it in America, where people can almost become like feudal and militaristic, and also almost even like cultish. So, that's something to consider as well. So, Tokyo Day 8, having my coffee. Deuces.